Hi, if you're new to my channel, I'm Tyler Warden, and this is Destination Truth. And on Destination Truth, I talk about true news. And sometimes the subject matter is unpopular. It is taboo. It is forbidden, even. And sometimes I mean that quite literally. The mainstream media will even sometimes say things like, things that I am reporting on are illegal, such as holding and reading the WikiLeaks, for example. These things are not, in fact, illegal, and if they were, I'd be willing to do so anyway, because we live in an age where transparency is what the people want. We do not need rulers any longer, and we're able to govern ourselves for the first time quite successfully on our own. That being said, I am an open and proud libertarian and a minarchist. And if you are an anarchist or ANCAP or any branch of libertarianism, just know that I do not care about the labels, and I want to be a community where we can come together and realize that basically all of our ideologies can easily coincide. I believe minarchy is a better version of having a very small, if not non-existent government. Personally, I think with true anarchy or anarcho-capitalism, there are some issues that would most likely arise, and I will get into that on my channel. But that being said, I don't care about the differences. I really care about the similarities between these ideologies, and I want people to understand why they can coexist very easily. And all libertarians and people that are for smaller government should be coming together and working together. We are way too small of a movement to have any form of infighting, and I say it's intolerable to be infighting at this time. Just about anyone that understands the evils of world government should be supporting people like Ron Paul, even though I don't think he'll be running ever again. He's a little too old, but Rand Paul, maybe. Maybe we can get something even better. And heaven forbid I ever run for office myself. Up until, honestly, 3 years ago, I can honestly say I hated politics. I didn't like thinking about politics because I considered politicians extremely corrupt, and I didn't even know the facts of why that is. And 3 years ago, I basically, actually starting much farther back than that, more like 2011, so 7 years ago from today, I started red pilling myself. And the first thing that I learned was basically just how ridiculous the 9/11 story is. There are so many coincidences and impossible events, such as a gas, basically jet fuel, burning magically at a hotter temperature than it is actually capable of burning in the world and the galaxy or the universe that we live in. It is impossible for jet fuel to actually burn hot enough to melt steel. So that one fact by itself unravels the entire ridiculous story of 9/11. Now, this video is not about that. I encourage you to do your own research and look into these subjects, but I, on Destination Truth, do a good job of really diving in to some of these subjects and really telling you some real facts based on things that are verifiable, like court cases or facts based on physics, etc., etc. I also will speculate on correlations and possibilities. I will share my opinion. Unfortunately, my channel is far too small for me to be able to fly around the world and report in person, though I can honestly say I would love to do so. So if you're interested in this kind of subject matter, please, I ask you to support me on Patreon. I would like to be much more serious about this subject matter, and I encourage you to always, always find the truth and be the solution. Thanks for watching.